Hi everyone, my name is Mekayla Shellenbarger. I'm the flute instructor here at All Star Music, and I'm doing this video for BeInstrumental. So today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm not going to be playing for you today. I'm going to be going over the parts of the flute and what they do. So this is the head joint. It's the front part of the flute. On this head joint is the cork, which is inside of the flute. It goes about this far down. That kind of helps with the sound, with the tone, all of that fun stuff. This is called the lip plate. It's where you rest your lip to play. Unlike other instruments, you don't blow into the hole, you blow across it. So this is designed to rest your lip so you can do that well. And this is the embouchure hole, which you blow into to get the sound from the flute. So that's the head joint. This is the body of the flute. It's where most of the keys are located. Inside of the keys are little pads which help dampen the sound. When the keys are pressed down, that's what creates the different tones and different notes that come from playing the flute. So like one note may be this, one note may be this, so on and so forth. These are held together by little springs and little teeny tiny rods and screws that you can probably hardly see on the camera. But they're really important, and I'll go over talking about how to fix those in a different video. This last piece is called the foot joint. It also has keys on it. This key is used pretty frequently, but these two keys are used for notes below the staff, like low C or low D. So you can see that in those. And it does the same idea as the body with the screws, and when you press it down it makes different notes. And that's the flute. Alright, so now that we know all the parts of the flute, we can put it together. So the head joint slides right into the body like this. There's a little line here that you can hardly see in the metal. You don't want it pushed all the way in. Do you hear that noise? You don't want that. You kind of want it pulled out just a little bit so you see that line. And when you tune the flute, you pull this in or out. So the way that I learned is if your flute is flat, it needs pushed in. So if you tune yourself and you're flat, you push this in a little. If you're sharp, you pull it out a little, and so on and so forth. So that's how you put on the head joint. And then the foot joint goes on here the same way. But this one you do push in all the way, it's okay. Now this you want kind of off depending on your hand shape, because you do want your pinky to rest comfortably there. If you have it all the way down here, you won't be able to play very well. If you have it all the way over here, you won't be able to play very well. And it's kind of the same idea with the head joint. You can turn this to fit your personal shape and your comfort. So then, once you've got everything set where it needs to be and everything's lined up, you're ready to play.